Yeah, I had got cut out, but Lord willing, I'll continue picking up where I left off. Pertaining to Esau. In his rulership, um, elevated. He pushed his different branches of the military, his different houses of east of the Edomite families. Whether it's of course, in modern times, you have the French, you have the Dutch, you have the British, you know, um, Portuguese. It's, all these different sects of the devil, you know, branches of Esau, but nonetheless, they're attached to that same tree. We've seen this devil cover hella grounds in the time period. It tells you that in the book of Revelations, how the devil shall be loose for a little season. But starting to see the doors of the wicked being shut up. It tells you that in Second Ezra the 5th chapter, and I'm gonna get that, matter of fact. Second Ezra 5:1. Yep, Second Ezra 5:1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Yeah, so iniquity had the ability to run rampant. Like I said, the devil came up out of the caves and he started to, get those campaigns, taking off, moving. You had these Edomite financiers that funded, predominantly the Jews that funded these different expeditions and campaigns, whether it was the 1611, slavery, so on and so forth. These devils, they through their what's the word I want to find? Cohesive effort, they had the ability to take over and run the world unto this day. So, this is the time where the Lord is breaking that house down. The Lord said that he will break down houses as well as build them up. It tells you that also in the book of Ecclesiastes, how everything has a time and season. This devil had a season. Now it's the season for us to rise. The 12 tribes from the respective tribe, Judah all the way on down to Issachar. Nonetheless. So yeah, this is when the Lord is raising up prophets. He's raising up prophets, teachers, spiritually able-minded men to put in this overtime, put in this dirty work, in season, out of season, not lackadaisical taking breaks, but covering as much ground as they possibly can, from the gift that the Most High, like it says, dispensated unto them. So this is 2 Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. Yeah, it tells you that also in the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter, about the earth helping the woman. So we're getting and of course the it speaks about the waters, the flood of the devil actually coming out like waters, and that's really the main point I wanted to convey, because the devil has had the ability to pervert, put witchcraft and sorcery all over the face of the earth to the point where the masses of our people don't even realize who they are, nor realize the fight that they're in to even start to cover any form of ground. But us brothers understanding the fight that we in, and beating at this devil's empire and his rulership, we're taking this thing down one brick at a time, one step at a time. That's why it says evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. Spiritual fighters, man. The fire of the devil engulfed and inflamed the world, and the Most High got us brothers like them spiritual fighters, quenching out all this wickedness and madness. And one thing about fire just needs to touch the right material in it engulf, and then it's consuming. That's why the Lord is known as a consuming fire, because fire is a powerful element to deal with. That's why those firefighters, man, in California and those different places, some of them firefighters get paid very handsomely, because a firefighter's job is not an easy job, So verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Yeah, so it was a time where the truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and its truth in its entirety wasn't even being projected like that. You know, you had knowledge always on the face of the earth, development, things of that nature, innovativeness. But the truth of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shemal Shah, the Israelites, who the Israelites are, you know, all the points that comes with us as a people, you know, that was buried, you know, deep within the earth. So this is the time where it's going to be made clear. The word declare goes into basically being made clear. You know, I just wanted to finish up with a few points dealing with the first part, you know, to fully cover those grounds, because, you know, this is important. You know, and I know brothers sometimes get weak on the walk. Some brothers, you know, get hit up. It's a hard fight, but it's a fight of durability. It's a walk of endurance. So you brothers, of course, you know, stay focused, stay pushing, progressing, not retrogressing, or I think the other term is regressing, going backwards. We got to be going forward in this race, you know, because Paul likened it unto a race. All right. He spoke about one receiveth the prize. So run that you may obtain, in the book of Corinthians. All right. If I'm not mistaken, that's 1 Corinthians 9:26. You know, he spoke about this fight as one that not as one that beat up the air. So this is a fight. This is a battle. This is a you know, basically an event to you know, overcome. You know, so hopefully brothers will edify. You know, and a few sisters that watch also. You know, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Shem, Al Shabbai, Shem, Kakodai. Shabbat unto the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom, Akim.